A military guy and Congressman from Florida, Mike Waltz, is with us. Congressman, I know you're a Trump guy, but did you like what you just heard from DeSantis about the military?
Oh, hey, when the governor's talking about depoliticizing our military and getting them back to the meritocracy they've always been and focused on defending America, that's music to my ears, yeah. Stu. And it's a very real problem. I mean, when you have West Point with a lecture on how to understand your white rage, when you have the Air Force Academy telling new cadets, don't say mom and dad or boyfriend, girlfriend, when we have the Secretary of the Army testifying to us her plan to take our tanks and fighting vehicles electric and put all our Army bases on Chinese-made solar panels, it's a huge issue. And I have no doubt President Trump and if Governor DeSantis were able to get in there, they're going to stop this because it's Biden's political appointees that are forcing this agenda on our military.
I want to show you what Mr. Trump had to say about the DeSantis launch. I'm going to put it up on the screen. It's a tweet. I'd like to personally congratulate Rob DeSanctimonious on finally announcing that he will be entering the race for president of the United States. Hopefully, he'll get the full experience of being attacked by Marxists, communists, and radical left lunatics of our country, without which he will never... Okay, I get the message here. Congressman, Trump really didn't hit him very hard with that tweet, did he?
Yeah, no, he didn't. And look, a number of us have been advising and encouraging the president, let's talk about moving the country forward. Let's cast a vision for getting the country out of this hole that Biden has dug us into, just as he did in 2016. And I think that's what's going to galvanize support at the end of the day. And if we start talking about how we're going to re-secure our border, how we're going to get the new NAFTA deal on, back on steroids for manufacturing back in the United States, bringing supply chains home from China, getting the Abraham Accords going again. I mean, this is one of the reasons I've supported President Trump. He did so much his first term despite everything thrown at him. And I think he's the best prepared to hit the ground running to continue all of those great policies that he got started.
Do you think he's home free? I mean, Mr. Trump, do you think he's home free? He leads DeSantis in polls, which were taken before last night's event. It's 53-20. That's a huge lead. It seems, I don't see how he can catch up. I mean, Mr. Trump's way out front there now.
Well, look, Sue, there's an old rule in politics that I'm a big believer in. There's only two ways to run for office: unopposed and really hard. And President Trump's going to have to run hard. He's not unopposed. You can't take anything for granted. And look, I think it is always on any of us at any level, county commission, all the way up to president. You have to earn that vote. You have to earn the confidence and trust of the American people. And the best way to do it is to lay out policies that will move their lives forward in a positive way and defend this great nation. And I think President Trump's best argument is before COVID and these disastrous lockdowns, was your life better off? And across every demographic, black, white, or brown, you name it, everyone had more money in their pockets. Their cities and the country were safer. The world was more stable. And let's get us back to that. I think that's the president's winning argument.
It sounds like the good old days almost, doesn't it? But I mean, it does in some ways. It does. The border, crime, and energy, et cetera,
and
et
look,
cetera.
I think for many Republicans, they'd be thrilled with 4 years of Trump and 8 years of DeSantis. We'll take 12 years. We'll take 12 years all day long, because it's going to take us that long to dig us out of this hole that we've gotten in just in the last two.
One last one. If Trump is re-elected for 4 years, he cannot serve another term afterwards. So some people are saying, look, the guy's a lame duck right from the get-go.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I think actually it's a second-term presidency, right? You're actually empowered to take those tough votes, tough stances, because you don't have to worry as much about the political ramifications. So I think he'll actually be empowered to do a lot more and to build on those policies that we just got started in his first term.
You know, Congressman, I think you and I are just having too much fun, and that's the way it is. But that's the way I like it. Congressman Mike Waltz, Florida, thanks very much for joining us, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Stu.